So I take a little break from commentaries to find the location of my host, and during my time away I find two stupid controversies that didn't need to get as big as they did. ImageGate, which was a stupid-ass debate over whether people should have more than one image on screen or not, and AvatarGate, where this Psy person bitched about the avatars used in commentaries. I won't spend too much time on ImageGate since it has thankfully died down recently, but honestly, presentation makes up one element of an overall commentary. It's not the entire thing. While you should be allowed to critique it if you wish, I don't think you should paint a commentary itself as horrible because a person uses few or only one image in their comm. But despite that, this whole debate about using one picture or not went on for some time among several members of the community, and it really didn't need to, because in the end, it really isn't a big deal. Some prefer putting videos on as background noise, others prefer videos with a large focus and presentation. There's an audience for both, and it doesn't invalidate the criticisms of limited images at the end of the day, and the person isn't obligated to take said criticism if the preferred style of commentaries is single images, say for showing evidence and the like if they do that. Now does that mean the person isn't allowed to critique said person for using a single image? No. They should be allowed to make that complaint because it does exist. All I am saying, however, is that if you do want to use single images, why get pissy at someone who thinks you should use multiple images? You have the choice to not accept it. In fact, this whole thing could have been avoided if the people initially starting this whole thing agreed to disagree and go their separate ways. But no! It got overblown to insane degrees in the commentary community, and it only stopped because two big-name members stepped in to basically say,
"You guys are being fucking stupid, knock it off."
So why bring up ImageGate when it's already over? Because the problem with that controversy is similar to the newest one, AvatarGate. As said previously, AvatarGate was started by a guy named Siphon, who bitched about the use of avatars and commentaries, ranging from quote-unquote MS Paint to him blowing out eardrums when he brings up character stealers. Yeah, you can go get fucked for that, by the way. I'm sure your boys who I'll mention later mind. Anyways, he bitches about the whole character thing because it's lazy and shit, and while it is humorous to point out how lazy he himself is for using gameplay and barely changing images, it's just one guy saying stupid shit. Then Jonah Foxwell and a couple others responded to it, creating a bit of a bandwagon. But, okay, they released their videos, escalated the situation, when they really didn't need to, but whatever. All is said and done, right? Nope. Then Psy's boy toy, seriously Isaac, made a video response to the backlash Psy was getting instead of letting it die, and made the situation worse, while also having a hate boner for Can for some reason. I don't get it either. And people flipped out on that video too, so here's where I come in. This whole thing is starting to turn to a big controversy like ImageGate, and I'd rather try and not have that happen again, because like ImageGate, this is over something small. Why does it matter if someone uses an OC or an anime picture as their avatar? I know Isaac will argue that it's lazy or that it doesn't reflect the person speaking in comparison to an OC, but when it comes to the latter, couldn't the same be argued with an OC? Specifically those with unrealistic traits? I mean, Foxwell's main avatar is just an anthrofox, so all he really does is paint him as a furry. That doesn't give the viewer much to go off of in terms of what the presenter is like. Or to use Psy as an example, all I got off of his OC is that he likes robots. That doesn't tell me about the individual using the avatar, so wouldn't that also mean his avatar is also bad? No, because the point of an avatar is to give us something to look at while the presenter is making their point. If you want to focus on the personality of a person, which I think you were kind of going off of, but even then I just want to bring this up, look at their points, how they act, their humor. That paints a better picture of how someone is in a commentary rather than using an avatar. Let me ask you guys watching this, what are 2 or 3 traits of a commentator with an OC that you can list off the top of your head? Because something tells me that OC is not one of them. I don't know, let's see if you can prove me wrong in the comments. So again I ask, why does it matter if someone wants to use an OC or a character from another franchise? This is such a minor thing at the end of the day that I'm surprised people didn't just ignore Isaac's video on the subject when it came up, because he was trying really hard to make it into a big deal, when it really isn't. An avatar is just an image on the screen at the end of the day, regardless of if it's an OC or a character you didn't create. It's not worth getting into a fuss over, and I personally suggest to those still involved to try and move past this. Psy and Isaac are trying really hard to get the attention of the CC. So why reward them with attention? Why not let them patter out? Because it's not worth overblowing something incredibly small, like pictures, again. I would bid you adieu.